I was the one that booked the location. I spent ages trying to find the right place. Couldn't find anything really affordable. It was all extra pricey for some reason, which we've now found out is because our weekend lands on Grand Prix weekend, our anniversary, or around that time. So often that's what's happening. But anyway, didn't know that at the time. I don't know why it was affecting Brisbane. I kept trying to figure out what was going on. No, it was
NRL.
Oh, NRL.
Yeah,
it was at the same time. Yeah, because Melbourne was even more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, NRL. That's right. So why did we get married at this time of the year? I don't know. Anyway, we got to, it was all nice. I think the drive, we have to drive 3 hours to get to the airport in the first place. So that's always a little bit of a deflating thing because you're exhausted by the time you even get to the airport, and then you got to fly up there, and then you got to get to your hotel. So it's a whole thing, but we did get there, and then the room was just really basic. I just remember being like, oh, we spent $800 a night on this.
Yeah,
or something.
when you're picturing a romantic getaway, it's this special thing. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, really. And I was really in my head about the money, and that was the most tangible experience I've got of this, more so than our anniversary, I think, because I was just in a mood. I was like, I'm not. We're only here 2 nights. We're spending so much money. They needed to take a big deposit out of our account, even though we'd already paid for it or something like that. And then I was like. Anyway, it's the whole thing. And then we also had planned to get tattoos. Do you remember this?
I remember you planned is a stretch.
No.
We floated the idea of potentially.
Mm-hmm. I think we had planned to get tattoos. And then...
Who didn't believe, me or her?
No. And then we looked into the price, and I was like, it's right. 150 minimum.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And you're like, you can do it. I don't want to do it.
On top of all the other
everything else. Yeah. And I actually cried. I remember we were in the middle of some place near where my sister was living, and I was crying. And I think it was raining. It was a whole thing. All these things, nothing huge. It just was a
lot of little things.
I'm not enjoying how much this is costing. I'm not enjoying how I'm feeling. I'm stressed about money. I think that actually might have been when I was stressed about tax as well.
Yeah.
That time when I was stressed about tax, and I don't think I'd fully told you how stressed I was about tax. Didn't need to be stressed. It was fine in the end, but shouldn't have kept it to myself. And so I was just really not in a good mood. And then I really wanted these tattoos, and then you didn't want to do it. And then we actually went into the waiting room of a tattoo parlor because I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. And then we walked out.
And you cried.
And then I cried. And I really hyperfixate. So I literally, right up until we were leaving, was Googling tattoo parlors near me and whether I could still quickly pop in. I've done this multiple times on different trips as well. So it was a lot of expectations that just weren't met. And I remember being super aware that I was in a very bad mood because of these things that just were not meeting my expectations. And they were also not just not meeting my expectations, they were disappointing me on top of that. And trying to figure out how to shift my attitude so I could actually enjoy it. And that was the other part, as I was counting down the time. We were finally kid-free. I think it was only 2 nights up there. Yeah. And just counting, being we've only got a day and a half. We've only got a day. We've only got half a day. And just snap into it and enjoy the time, which we did end up enjoying it. And most of that was because we rode the scooters.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
I actually saw scooters the other day. I'm like, I remember when you had to actually hire the scooters.
Yeah. Do you not hire them?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. Why would they hire them now?
Surely you hire them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, that's my example of a date-related one. I had set it up. It was this beautiful hotel in my mind. It was going to be amazing. We're going to get tattoos. We're going to live our best life, kid-free after our 4th child for the first time. And then it didn't match that way.